to low energy videos. I am indeed low energy. So low energy, in fact, this thing doesn't seem to be working the same way anymore. Welcome back to low energy. Well, here I am anyway. Right. Sorry about that, folks. I'm streaming anyway. Didn't mean it to not stream. Didn't mean it to go out here. Shit, that's really annoying. It's also on a delay. I don't like the delay. Not a terrible delay. Anyway, let's just get set up and then we can play the game. I guess this one in particular is a bit on the silly sausage side. I do apologize. Boop. Not stream. Mean it to go out. There we are. All right. Let's resume. What the fuck was that? Why the hell did it update like that? Well, this makes me want to tilt my fez tassel. There. Now you know I'm angry. Actually, I've got to bloody share this now. Fuck. Fuck. Okay. Share. No, that's the link. That is fucking weird, man. Yeah, waiting for low energy videos. Not working. Actually, got to go to the old stream and just link that. Come on, don't be slow. Don't be an idiot. There we go. Paste. That's the actual stream. Alright. Can I please play my game now? Would appreciate it. Would appreciate it. Oh, thanks for the like, whoever gave me the like. Alright, so away goes Discord. Up goes this. Yeah, they updated the OBS. And I thought it would have saved all my data. It didn't, but at least going live still kind of works. Anyway, you're playing.
Have you seen this?
Here.
Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
Well, I found a way to beat the game in under 20 minutes. There's already a speed run out of it. When I was told this last, I was like, oh, they must have found some way of clipping something or something like that. But no, it's actually all built into the game. You can beat it straight away if you want.
Yeah, I've done work for Sublight. Need to pay the bills somehow.
Alright, let's have a look at what missions am I playing. Groundbreaker. Inform Dr. Wells you have the nav key. I have that. Find Captain Iridian. Alright, so both of those are pretty straightforward. I know what I'm doing there.
If it wasn't for us, this whole damn station would shut down.
Okay, but why does your eyes look like that, though? Is it the smoke? Are you smoking death sticks from, Star Wars, Attack of the Clones? Wanna buy some death sticks? You don't want to sell me death sticks. I don't want to sell you death sticks. You want to go home and rethink your life.
You know that sound when you snapped on an injector clip?
Iron Brew.
That's how you know your weapon loves you back. Ellie, my, but it's been a while. How's that whisper muzzle working
Iron
out
Brew
for
is
you?
good.
I sold it. Didn't seem to make me any quieter.
That mod was for your gun, not your smart mouth.
You want to bust my chops? Do it over drinks next time I'm on station.
Please don't mind her. Everything I sell works as advertised. Some people just like to sass me because I don't bite back.
Yeah. What's the benefit of modded weapons? Well, they tend to be better. I don't really have that, and I can sell though, so I won't. That's there's really nothing else for me to do on the Groundbreaker, I think. So let's go and get back on the ship. Go to Monarch. Actually, I'll go to Scylla first, and then Monarch. Then we can start the glory of communism. Oh, and by the way, I'm not wearing my communist hat because I'm going to save that for any future Company of Heroes live streams. You see, there's very good reasons for that. Shut up. That's why. I wanted to wear the fez. It's my channel. Got enough problems with my headphones being broken. Look at them dangle like that. It's like an old man's ball sack. Slapping up against your ear over and over again. Like a midget in a three-way.
Huh? Oh, I am alert and awake. Not to worry. I take our ship's security highly seriously.
Yeah, but you're a computer, so you can't sleep. Except when you put your computer to sleep. Wow, I defeated my own logic. Look at going. Scylla.
Destination reached. Scylla.
Oh, Scylla! As in Scylla Black? I doubt that harshly.
Welcome back, Captain. Now that you have acquired a nav key to Stellar Bay, would you like me to contact Dr. Wells?
Put him on screen.
Well done. You'll love Monarch. Exotic climate, violent native species, fascinating culture.
He has very strong
You're
shoulders.
going to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows where I can find those chemicals, it's Hiram. I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against the Board. They can help us set things right.
You can find them on
If we don't put
Byzantium.
a stop to the Board, they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. You'll see what I mean when you arrive on Monarch. No, never. Monarch is a hotbed of political activity. I can't imagine why Hiram set up shop there. Cuisine, perhaps? I certainly wouldn't call it boring, especially if your idea of fun involves navigating a hostile biosphere populated by carnivorous monsters.
One of the strongest monsters in
You'll
the
want to
game.
hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka.
She drinks a
Frequents
lot.
the establishments of Stellar Bay. Very hard to miss. Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound. Best of luck. Everyone on the Hope is counting on you.
You could say I'm the Hope's last chance. See what I did there? Yeah, I took your expectations and ran with them. Made them my bitch. Right. Remember, my character isn't built for combat, so I want my leadership skills to be tip-top shape. Let's see if any of my companions want that from me.
Hey, Captain. I hope I wasn't too much bother at the bar.
This is the gay side of
had
it that I
fun,
promised.
And I tried some things I never would have otherwise. Some of the drinks we tried I even liked. I guess it's not all disgusting.
Yeah, we made you an addict.
I messaged Junlei when we got back and she replied super quick. Okay. I was awake half the night thinking about what I sent, anxious to see what you said. I reread my message in the morning and it was unclear. I was drinking when I sent it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the courage. Also, sorry for the typos.
Not to ask for spoilers, but we're drinking again tonight. Were there any funny typos? At least, yeah, let's see. It's not bad for any funny typos.
Oh, she called mashed potatoes smashed potatoes. But I think maybe that's just what they call them on Groundbreaker.
Uh,
I've ruined things in the past because I didn't say things I should have, like, I've met someone who's become special to me. I want to be honest with her, so if she feels the same about me, there won't be any surprises.
no. So Junie does like you. She said the most awkward way possible. Isabel Christ is all big misunderstanding. Glad we wasted time drinking because Junie's bad at writing messages. If you see Mara was saying, haha, just kidding, unless you're not. That's a dick move, but I'm probably gonna do that.
I resent you saying such, on account of it being uncomfortably likely. I ought to go write her back. I mean, I already did. Twice. But anyhow, thanks for taking me out, Captain.
You's a welcome. Now, it's not like there's any sort of chance that we're going to be meeting up again and dealing with all this same problem all over again, is there? It's not like I'm going to take you on a date that'll take you across the entire fucking colony. No, 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 no. We're done now.
Good to see you, boss.
I had to stand up to say that.
Something on your mind?
I could spend hours reflecting on the secret workings of the universe. Little else in this colony offers such a relaxing pastime. So, tell me what's on your mind. I excel at confessional listening.
Why is your ears so big?
Nothing too out of the ordinary.
It almost works.
The mill vicar with a violently enthusiastic disposition.
That's somewhat concerning, or violently.
That's what my parents called it. I grew up in a pit of a town, much like Edgewater.
It was literally called the pit.
Laborer like my parents, but I was infected early with a need to solve the equation. My passion didn't sit well with them.
Were they not religious?
On the contrary. They internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. They had a pure faith, a faith that brought joy to them regardless of the situation.
So they were religious but not dicks about it.
That peace.
Shocking.
I thought if I became a vicar, I could find it. Or at the very least, find out why I lacked it.
Now let's see if we can get a different answer. Seeing my character's a bit more smarter than the last one. Tell me about your religion.
The simple version is this. The force which we call the Grand Architect created the universal equation that underlies and defines everything.
It's dietism. That's all he believes.
Flows from the equation, or in layman's terms, the grand plan. Is the Grand Architect a consciousness? A natural force? Did it create the equation on purpose? The answers to these questions don't really matter. The equation, the plan, is all that matters. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in the plan.
If you can't help but follow the plan and everything you do is part of it, right? That's a convenient way to control the masses, which it is. Besides the Grand Architect and the plan, what else do you believe? Well, I am a communist, so yeah.
It can be if abused, but that can be said about anything. However, in the case of the board and Halcyon, sadly, I believe you are correct. I have run headlong into too many walls in my pursuit of the truth.
I'm kind of blind like that.
Hope, and you were my only hope of getting it translated.
Oh, they do love the word hope.
What about you? What's your story?
I was a colonist on board the Hope. A scientist named Wells saved me. Thrill seeker, seeing love, and a lover of great renown. Love a good adventure story. I don't want to talk about it. Might as well tell him the truth.
And how did he do that?
How should I know? It was frozen at the time. He stole my body from the Hope, the edge colony, and thawed me out.
Well, you do seem different than every other colonist. Let's pretend for the moment I believe you. What are you going to do now?
Help Mim recover the chemicals he needs to save the rest of the colony. I'm turning them in. I could have turned them in the last one. It made more sense for my first character.
That seems a dangerous proposition. Why risk your life now that it's been returned to you?
I have family in the Hope, friends are in the Hope just because it's the right thing to do. Or, I don't know. I can't actually imagine my character coming out here with friends or family. Maybe friends. But family, no. Something tells me my character was a loner on Earth before getting on board here. Just because it's the right thing to do.
A commendable attitude.
I wanted to ask you about the book. Does it have to do with your religion?
Bakonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist School of Thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
Vicar searching for a bad book sets example, doesn't it?
The story of my life. Most lay people are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And that's how I ended up assigned prison duty, where I was fool enough to let an inmate bend my ear with stories of an original Bakonu journal.
So, even their religion's kind of like running out of steam. It isn't just that their society is shit, even their religion is kind of flawed.
Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
Talk more of this perversion.
Yes?
Yeah. Nothing. Alright, let's go and do some shooting. Still haven't activated Sam yet. And I have to do in my room. Yep. Wait a minute. Party T. Insta spell check. You're talking about old friends, you know, and I was thinking about Isabel. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what she was thinking. We were a mess. A good mess, but a mess. Better than I was then, want to know. Even when I drink too much the old family recipe. You're pretty swell, party T, Parvati. Damn you, insta spell check, meet my wrench. That means they dictate to it. Too tired, just gonna lay my head down for a flash cushion. No, cute. Alright. Let's get going. Scylla. Ellie and Felix? Yeah. No, Ellie and Vicar Max. Can't wait for them to get out the DLC for these games. I don't know where I'll be next year. If I'll even have the money for it. But if I can, I'm definitely buying it, and I'll definitely play it. Well, obviously I'll buy it and play it. I won't buy it and then not play it. Okay. It's very blue. It's very, very blue. Let's go and do this. There's a primal. Let's see, primal. What level are they? 16. 2,000 points. Shit. Well, let's do our best.
I'll keep it down.
V. Daka.
I've had quite enough of you.
Boom! Hey, I killed him! Oh, it didn't. I stunned him. God, these attacks suck. Kill him! You're screaming like a bitch.
Well done. We're still alive.
We are. Reminded me though I should really give them not equip, but give them better weaponry. Weapons, distance, close, aggressive, that's fine. Ellie needs to be medium range and stick with ranged. Because she's good with pistols. Not ranged, with a pistol. Ellie, get halfway. Range, distance, medium. Yeah. Weird. I see we got somebody watching right now. I hope I'm coming in loud and clear. I'm gonna try to. I'll turn mine on. Get halfway. Yeah, it sounds alright. I sound fine. The game probably could be a little higher. Or a little quieter. You want me to change it? Be my guest.
Hey, outlaw. You didn't have to shoot me down if you wanted an autograph.
Shut up now and you might get out of this alive. Can we hurry this up? I want that ship gutted before the primals find us.
And boom, and boom! I should give him this shotgun. The Vicar, because he's got the crappy sawn-off shotgun.
That's the last of them.
And here's the character I always expect in any space opera. The Zap Brannigan, Rick Blastwave, Flash Gordon-esque motherfucker.
Tremendous work, friend. Here I was readying a daring maneuver, and you've come and saved me the trouble.
Why does that sound familiar?
It's Ellie. Excellent timing. Hello, Ellie. What a pleasure it is to see your sparkling beauty in this barren waste.
It's Dr. Fenhill.
You two know each other?
I certainly know his ex-crew. Mostly from the operating table. I've probably seen more of them than he has.
How cruel you are. I distinctly remember a special party at the Lost Hope Bar on Groundbreaker where
We did not.
Oh, fine. But we almost...
keep going and you're gonna see how good this automech is at picking up teeth.
Symptoms detected. Elevated heart rate, dilated pupils, increased sweat production. Subject appears to be terrified.
I'm not terrified, you bucket of bolts. That's victory sweat.
Captain Irlon, I take it?
The one and only.
Bah!
Wait, who's asking? Wanda didn't send you, did she?
She did.
I swear, land on Groundbreaker even a moment tardy, and that busybody's already been up your ass an hour. You tell her these automechs are coming, and sending a hired stooge to rescue me from certain peril only furthers my delay. No offense.
None taken on it, Wanda. You ought to be thanking me. You're lucky you're alive. You did what the pirates were after.
Meds, I'm guessing. Pirates love bits, and unlabeled meds are worth a bundle.
What corporation do you work for?
Not a damned one. I'm a free man. There isn't a corporate snake that can hold down the inimitable Captain Irion.
I'm great like that.
Well, I've got some repairs to do. Thankfully, I'm as skilled a mechanic as I am a violence resolution expert. Then, to the Groundbreaker. Better late than never, I say. Unless you're very late. Then you might consider defaulting and skipping station. Those fees will bankrupt you.
Just go and steal everything he owns. Is this his ship he's using? Dude. That's lame. You got a lame ship, man. Alright, let's give Ellie his pistol. 183, 290. Yes. The best flintlock pistol of the game. I found each weapon has one of those special, rare symbols. Mega Primal. Well, I might as well. Shocking. Shooty. 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 Wow, all you're doing is making it more angry.
Here's a little trick I learned in prison.
Here's a little trick I learned in prison. Shooting things. I have to go to prison for that, huh? Look at it dance. Uh-oh. F, 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 F. Heal. Heal. There we are. Oh. Nice. Alright. Pithacobia. After repeatedly getting beaten up by primals, you no longer function well when they attack you or your companions, but you get one extra perk point. Reject. It's not worth it. Primals are some of the best XP sponges in the game. Oh, nice. Money! Sweet! Unbridled money. I mean, workers of the world unite. Blah, blah, blah. Ooh, mechanical sentry. Greetings, robots. Are we friends? Shall we? We're going to do this, aren't we? Oh, shit. Well, I'm gonna die. Well done, men and women. We did well. Let's go and get this mission wrapped up. Whee! Then I'll go and sell some shit on the Groundbreaker. Actually, before I'll do that.
Where are we headed today, Captain? The stars are the limit.
Yeah, I imagine that's a big joke for a computer on board a spaceship. Okay, we can't modify any of our... We can't modify any of our regular armor. We've now repaired everything. Oh. I'll increase the strength of his vestments. I don't know what that, how that works, but... Alright. Back to the Groundbreaker.
We've arrived at the Groundbreaker.
Good for us. Keep the same characters. Slim and Shine. Spacer's Choice Diet. If you sided with the company, the Anti-Cleo alone would have that. Now Spacer's Choice has it because they can't stand Anti-Cleo. Because we stole it for them, didn't we?
You see we had a conveyor pull in? One of them
Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice.
Well, well, Dr. Fenhill.
Oh, that seems very good, the way she's smoking inside the hospital.
I make it a point not to get shot, and when I do, I can usually take care of the mess myself.
It'd be nice to have you in here patching people up, not just blowing them apart.
You can do two
I
things.
respect what you're doing here, but you know I'm not ready to settle down. It's not you, it's me.
Have it your way then. You always do.
You're a
Now,
dick
about
like
your
that.
friend here. Were I a gambling woman, I'd wager you're responsible for my mechanical safe return. I can't thank you enough.
Look, you can thank me enough by giving me lots of money and stuff to sell, okay? That's how you can thank me.
What can I do for you? Need some Adreno? It's good for you. Spacer's promise.
What are you saying, Martin? That's an Auntie Cleo's product.
My law, what have I done? The company will have my head. Both of them. This is awful. Help me, oh Lord!
Gotcha. What I wouldn't give to see the look on your face. This guy's real easy to fuck with.
What kind of depraved mind would conjure such a nightmare?
Very nice, Ellie. Our friend's more fragile than he looks. That's Ellie. Isn't she great?
It's your party, Captain.
Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to put this behind us and forget it ever happened.
Bloop.
Have a look.
Okay. Let's get it selling. That's a new one. Cures most infections overnight and smooths away stubborn wrinkles. Anti-Cleo's antibiotics cream from Anti-Cleo's. Nito Petito. I think that's everything. Okay, let's get out of here. Unless there's another job I can do. I don't think there is. Oh, I know one thing we can do. I have to go to the waste disposal unit. There's one thing I can do while I'm here, and I'll forget it if I don't do it now.
I can take a hint.
Bad sprat. Nice. Does kind of seem pointless though. There's nothing else to do. Shoot those sprats for the sake of shooting sprats. Uh-huh. Ooh. Heavy machine gun. Bullets. Ammo.
How'd you get back there?
Nope. I wasn't doing anything illegal. You were doing amazing things. Your hair looks pretty today, and so does your eye patch. There, saved it.
Watch out. There's some puddles of... Actually, it's best not to contemplate that.
Whee!
Seems like a fine way to die. All right, let's check it out.
Crumpled instructions. Frankie got a lead in some local salvage. One of the groundbreaker's old hangars was bricked up until someone found it poking around the stevedore's quarters. Lydia gave us go-ahead to plant her flag once we clear out the new arrivals. I'm sending you to scout. Look for a loose panel. I got a limb on top of their bunks. You got the limb on top of their bunks and head towards the back wall. Lydia said we should watch our backs. She thinks we're being tailed. In other words, typical Lydia. Yeah, or Lydia. Ooh, a bolt pistol. Nice. Wait. What? So there's no actual way of... Like, there's nothing else here? And how did this person die? Alright. Well, that's not the only place I can check out. There's a guy around here who's, he's trapped in, like, a toilet that's backed up. I need to find him. XP's XP. There we are.
Help! I'm locked in here. Can you get me out?
Sure can.
Thank you, stranger.
Ew.
Ain't that a relief?
Poopy poop.
You have no idea how...
I've never been trapped in a toilet before, not at all.
Been trapped in a tiny bathroom with an overflowing toilet. Thanks again, friend. What usually happens on this partially pressurized rust bucket? Something broke. Well, actually, two things broke. First, the damn toilet overflowed. When I came to clean that up, the damn door decided to close and lock on me. Time stood still. I was aware of nothing but the smell. Ugh, could have been days. Ah, shit. That means I haven't clocked out in days. Song is gonna have my ass for wage theft.
Oh, wait.
Suppose it's time to reevaluate
Nope.
my career goals.
Oop. Mantis pillar. Nice. Maintenance work order. Work order. Vera says Lost Hope's plumbing is acting up again. Take a gander at the usual spot. While you're there, someone's looking up their key behind a door. It's the locked one. Once you're ready for a challenge, come back here. We'll discuss radiators for the 100th times. Ooh, pretty. Let's go first check in here. I don't normally come down this part of the ship. It's like the second time I've been here. Let's go and check out the pipes, see if there's anything hidden. I have to be very careful. Careful. Scum save! There we go. Ah. Well, that's pointless. What is that? Just a maintenance hatch thing. It could have been a real hidden treat there. Ha. Ha. Whee! Anyone around for me to steal? Nope. 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 Oh yeah, I have to give the Vicar a decent shotgun. Vicar Max, he's got 230, 238, 242, 142, 79. Ellie is 158. Alright, they're fine what they are. Oh shit. I'm not good enough. Steal pre-sliced bread. I remember Pauly Shore's episode of The Cribs. He had sliced bread. No, it was sliced crustless bread. I remember that. And then Marilyn Manson showed up suddenly. What are the odds? He looked so awkward. Oh God, I remember that. Like Marilyn Manson clearly was doing that as like a favor, and he was just there like, yeah, he just didn't want to be there. Howdy.
Colonials are always itching for a fight.
Good. And here's the bar.
This is Halcyon
Ooh,
News.
the news.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Do you have what it takes to defend your corporate township from the dangers of alien wildlife and the unemployed?
Not the unemployed.
Talk to your local manager about applying for military training and lend your life to protecting our wonderful brands and products. Military service does not guarantee full employment rights, tax breaks, military discount, health benefits, military burial, participation medal, training, or weapon. This story brought to you by Halcyon News. All the news that's fit to broadcast.
Hey, Ellie. Having your usuals?
Not today. I'm on the job.
Never thought I'd see the day. A new face. What's your pleasure, stranger?
My pleasure is to find out who does your hair.
Some big shot down in Byzantium's holding auditions for a new adventure serial. So yay, another 6 of those next season. What ain't I got?
She's got Adreno time. She's got regular Adreno. Always need more of that. Let's see what she has. Vodka, beer, liqueur, wine, juice, lemon snap, plain and pure water. You just add air, don't you? Oh no, it's just they're not pop. They're not the pills. It's crisp. It's delicious and nutritious as water. Now 11% more natural water flavor. Nanner Sparks. Parents, spank your children. Oh, Nanner Spank. That's the one. Purple berry punch. Crunch. Munch. Deep fried sisty bits. Bet you can't eat just one. That's subtle. That's a nice little subtle thing there. As always, like the actual foods in this game are absolutely useless. All you need is Adreno time. It's not like in the Fallout games where you could really survive, like you could really do well with maximum stat bonuses. Like look at this Saltuna. Base health plus 25 lasts 2 minutes. Kind of useless because the way the combat is, it's over fairly quickly. All you need is these. Adreno. There's tons of Adreno. I'm surprised they don't make it addictive. Tartar sauce. Another 25. Pasta pack. 200% natural health regeneration, so it increases health regen. That could be useful. It's, base health 25%. Bread, the exact same. Fast ration pills, same. Personality attributes, 1%, up by 1. The thing is that it doesn't really... I can't think of a thing where I'd need that, especially my character. Triptease. Mind attributes. So it increases your intelligence by 1. Again. Mind attributes. Personality attributes. Body attributes. 30 seconds. Now. Wait. Does that say what I think it says? 400? What's my one? 520. Oh. Alright.
If it isn't my favorite friend, nothing you need.
Everything you want. Amen, sister. Well, there you go. Alright. Let's go to Monarch. Oh wait, I have to go to Rosewater and pick up the parts for Sam.
Hey, be careful with those crates, huh?
Against all odds, the Unreliable takes flight. Even though it takes flight more than once, so... the odds are actually very good.
Pick up any more strays while you were out? I suppose if the crew's quarters fill up, we could hang hammocks in the cargo hold.
Yeah, we could. It's a very good idea. Don't need to be a bitch about it. Now we can get the Sam unit. Yay!
Roseway, Captain. Please avoid damage.
Okay, we'll switch out. We'll get Felix and Parvati this time. It's over here. I've already been there, for God's sake. Slices, dices, cauterizes. Almost rhymes. I put the heating on, but it's going to be a bit... I'll have to get up in a little while and turn it off. Bills. I got my very last bill. Very last bill. But I wouldn't do that to Metal Monkey. There we are. I literally walked by it twice. Fuck's sake. Now I can get back to the ship and activate Sam, and we have ourselves our mysterious partner. Companion. Whatever. Boop, boop.
Welcome back. Do wipe the blood and space dust from your feet in the entry bay.
Not
Thank you.
space dust. Yay! We did it!
Initiating initialization sequences. Greetings, customer! This SAM unit is unable to locate your registered information. Would you like to register your SAM?
Yes.
Registering new owner. Captain!
Welcome to the crew, Sam. Where did you come from?
SAM units live to clean and clean to live.
Not Sam. He has like an affair with Ada. That's kind of cool. Although she treats him more like a sex toy. Alright, now I have to specialize. Or I could upgrade my defenses, but fuck that. It makes it more interesting to be like a really weak character. Saying that, let's see. Capacity, consumable, health per restored kill. Companion county. Oh. Yeah. Good to make some money. Okay, so we got Sam.
Dust accumulation analysis. 2.5 years.
Good work, Sam.
Thank you, customer. All cleaning tasks have been completed. Scheduling next round of cleaning to commence in 4 minutes.
Where did you come
All
from?
SAM units travel fully assembled in a 12x12 corrugated steel box.
Wait, I want to know more about you. What?
Did you know SAM units are capable of equipping regulation-grade flamethrower nozzles? Upgrade your attachment today and get to firing away.
Sweet.
Got stubborn stains? Leave them for Sam.
Oh, Sam. You never judge me. Like Parvati. Ow. After repeatedly falling from great heights, you no longer function well when the ground is far beneath you. Now this one I will pick. Let's equip this one. Faster movement speed is always good. To Monarch.
We are now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. No blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
It also helps that we've fooled their sensors. We really need to put like weapons on this ship or something. Alright, we're in Stellar Bay. Now I want to take Felix with me because he gets to hit on the girl at the corner bar. I never brought Sam with me the first time. So let's bring Felix and Sam. God damn. These headphones, man. I picked up a new mic for my laptop. Overdue. And the SD card for the GoPro, that'll be here soon enough. But I really should have picked up some new headphones. Oh well, I ain't got much time left. Wearing them. It's all coming close to the end now, folks. Jesus. Can't say I haven't been freaking the fuck out about it. But I'm also being hyped. I'm very, very hyped. Okay, so we got Stellar Bay, and now we... Do you have to access this? And here we go. Here's Grim with his stupid poster quest.
Hey, hold on there. I gotta... Don't think I've seen you around.
That eye patch is too cool for you, Grim.
You are new here, right? You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off. You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-road traffic. Us being cut off by the board and all.
In this version, you're going to be much more than getting cut off by the board.
On behalf of
You're going to die.
Welcome to Stellar Bay.
We can finally go pure communist in this one.
Please state your name for the records.
The record is, I'm Alex Hawthorne, and in no way Mark Scavera.
Swell. There's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code. I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here. Besides, I got a lot of empty entries to fill. We don't get ship traffic in town. Only off-worlders who do make it out here are sublight. They got a base in Fallbrook. And thank the stars for them, or we would have run out of Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch years ago. Oh, that'll just make Mr. Sanjar's day if you tell him. The board makes up lots of nasty stories about raptidons and cannibals and whatnot. But that's all outside our walls.
I wonder if you can convince Monarch Industries...
Say raptidons and cannibals? I can't wait.
Sweet. I wonder if you can get Monarch Industries and the Iconoclasts to work together. If not, I'm going to side with the Iconoclasts this time, of course. Are you saying the board's been lying about this place?
Oh, sure. They make Stellar Bay sound like a rotten place, but it's not so bad. Get a good breeze going, and the sulfur smell mostly covers up the fishy smell. Anyway, Mr. Sanjar's got lots to say on that subject. Kinda goes over my head, though. Mr. Sanjar will be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters, maybe you could tell him I did a bang-up job of welcoming you? Oh, and if you're headed that way, maybe you could do me a favor?
Yeah.
I got this Rizzo's Rangers Tossball poster coming in on the next sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole himself. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in?
Boss, come on. Black Hole Birdie, the Hole Meister, the Hack Attack.
The Hole Meister.
That's Bertie Holcomb, only one of the greatest tossball hackers ever. Everyone's heard of him, even on Monarch. We still get some of the games. You been living in a sulfur pit or something? Oh, you're real funny. Guess I don't feel so bad for missing what goes on in the rest of Stellar Bay.
Sure can ask about your poster.
Thanks a bunch.
It means something to him, even though he has to let go of worldly possessions and make it a part of a wider community. Everything belongs to everyone. And here is Nakoya. Or Nakota. With a fine ass on him. Sexually objectifying my female partners. It's a standard day in low energy videos. I like her knife. She never gets to use it, but I like it.
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood, so it's sliding all over the place, trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the
Her hair makes me want to eat Cheetos. Or we've got something called chickadees that are really similar to Cheetos, except for cheese. They have it with chicken flavor. Terrible for you, but...
But I gotta get in there, get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, shit, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn wrapped out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't from around here. Who are you? Ooh, charmer. Don't get a lot of that around here. Folks mostly grump at me about how I should join the MSI payroll. Nice change of pace. Buy me a drink, will you?
Sure, another round, bartender.
Outstanding.
Look at the amount of alcohol she gets for 2 bits. That's some good value.
Well. Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we? Wait, that ain't it. Brass rats? Let's talk business. I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You'll have to get me something to clear my head. Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I don't rightly know what they are. Steroid or caffeine somethings? Pills. They're very good. I'm cut off for the month, on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways.
Your wily
We'll
ways.
be all set.
It's weird. Sometimes she goes super ghetto and then she gets very serious and stern. I mean, caffeinoid, that stuff's just a stimulant.
Well, they work. We got a deal or what?
You won't find a better deal in Halcyon than our special one-time offer for a refurbished sanitation unit. Remember, if it's dirty, it's a job for Sam.
What in the... That thing talks?
It's a Sam. He, she? It helps me stay clean. Anyway, I'll get those meds. Technically, it doesn't help me stay clean. It's now covered in acid. It now launches acid at its enemies, so... I mean, acid is kind of clean. You can't say acid's dirty. Right. I'm gonna go and quickly turn off the heating. I'll be right back. Pass the time. I'll do this. Much better. Okay. I'll have about a grace period of about 20 odd minutes before it gets cold again. I've looked at New York on the webcams. For Christmas, I'll do that. We'll go back to looking at the web cameras. Should be pretty fun, but we'll what was that? Obviously, I'll have a drink on me at that point, but it's not. There's no like snow or anything, so that's pretty good. There is snow out in the Midwest though. Ooh, what's this building?
Look, I don't... Oh, sorry. For a second, I thought you were Grim.
Oh, this is the...
Look,
You can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right? She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she
Oh yeah, she's the one who looks like shit but still puts makeup on. Yeah.
Did she now? Well, I can see I was mistaken. Because if Catherine really had sent you, there'd be a lot more expletives in your message. I hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running me ragged lately. First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing. Braxton. He's in charge of getting the fish fat, but also making sure they don't get too many tumors. He's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals, but he has creative notions of working hours.
How can you get
Comes with
fish
living in a
fat?
free colony, I guess.
They don't have any fat. Ew. Can't constrain a person's freedom.
I can't keep working double shifts either. Since you don't seem to be constrained yourself, maybe you could check up on him. He lives in the apartments. Tell him Velma said to get his lazy ass down here, or she might start noticing those extra jugs he's been taking from supply. Something else on your mind?
What's this about your foreman?
Caleb Herrick runs the autoloader operators. He thinks I don't pay them enough for flipping switches and turning dials. He and his whole crew walked out. Say they won't come back unless I pay them more.
I can talk to Kit. Why don't you pay them more?
Because we've got a budget, all right? And in case you haven't noticed, MSI doesn't exactly have a lot of spare bits on hand.
Surely you can make them come back. I'll talk to Caleb for you.
You mind slapping him around a little while you're at it? I'm joking. Mostly. Unless you can do it without hurting his job performance. If you can find a way to get him back to work, I'll make it worth your while. Check the yacht club. He's usually there. Sublight boss out of Fallbrook. Handles most goods that come in or out of Stellar Bay. Has a mouth like a ground six spacer.
Alright. Let's go and get Nicoya's drugs first. Easy enough to do.
She's always cranky. No, more than usual.
No. Simple enough. I could have also changed the computer to allow her to get an extra dose. And I could also have charmed the doctor downstairs. So I'll do all three for the experience. This is the woman who has her... This is the woman who has all the romance novels. Patient records. Caffeinoid allotment, standard, medical engineer notes. Liver damage, like result of prolonged alcoholism. Attitude problem, like a result of prolonged alcoholism. Frequent social withdrawals, like a result of prolonged alcoholism. Well, yeah, it tends to do that. Mark, that's me. Huh? Data storage. Oh, this was the doctor who took a bunch of drugs and OD'd. And here's her love. Here's our love. A long way from Arkansas. Or is it Arkansas? Or is it Arkansas? I already did it before. I'm not doing it again. Especially with all the voices. Go back and look at that one. Okie dokie. And here's the thirsty mama herself.
Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet cheeks like those, I'd remember.
The fine cheeks.
What can Auntie Abigail do for you? Yes, indeed. Someone's got to keep Stellar Bay's people healthy and energized. Oh, but I am. I get to see plenty of my neighbors here, and I do dearly love a little gossip.
No, nothing that time round. Shame. Okay, let's go back to Monarch. I'll switch out Sam, because he doesn't really have much in the way of dialogue. Not worth it.
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
I'll note it next to the others. Greetings, and welcome to Monarch Stellar Industries, producers and purveyors of the finest salt tuna in Halcyon. What can I do for you? You know, sending you is the first bright idea I've seen from that man, because I told him to stop bothering me about it a week ago. I still don't know anything about it. But if you want to help, I'll warn you. Grim wore her patience thin a long time.
Yeah, I've already talked to her. I'll come back to her about the money problems. I want to have Nakoya in the group with me. Okay. In all fairness, they're really effective drugs. I'd say she's 3/4 the way to being completely shit-faced. Although she is drinking vodka, like a whole bottle of vodka, so...
Ah, the charmer. Welcome back. Drink, chat, or business? All of the above?
Alright, now she's almost completely shit-faced. Got the magic pills. These are dangerous, you know.
More or less dangerous than a steady supply of alcohol. Give it here. Whew, that hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is.
3 to 4 seconds.
Yes. We're in business. Let's go.
That's how effective they are.
Great. Where to? Oh, Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly call Devil's Peak. We'll be going south and west, mostly along the road till we're past Fallbrook. Out there's a western slope that'll lead us through some fun. You like hunting, right? That's fun. If you're more of a spelunker, Rotting River will take you into the mountain caverns. We can discuss options when we get closer. That said, 3's already a crowd. I don't mind waiting somewhere until you got a spot open.
Sam, wait on the ship.
New customer profile created. Greetings, user Nyoka.
Nyoka!
What's the ugliest thing you ever killed?
Oh, I still have nightmares about this one. Fiercest, most foul creature I've ever faced. Just shy of 7 feet tall. Breath like a sulfur pool. A little slow, strong as a mountain. If I recall, his name was George, Gregory, I don't know. Some G name. He and a band of pirates tried to ambush me and mine on the trail once.
Wait, you're talking about a person?
Yeah, poor guy. I think my bullets did his face a favor.
Judgy bitch. Okay, so now we have to... Oh, we got some strong persuasion going up here. That's good. And good lockpicking. Not great. Better than most. Let's, Let's see what the bonuses I get. So, persuade, 60. Cowering target's armor is -50. Lie. Scrambles auto-mechanical attack at their normal speed. Intimidate. Terrified creature's movement speed down by 30. Sneak. Crouch movement speed 25. Hack 60. Hack auto-mechanicals, turn them off for 10 seconds. Lockpicking. Lockpick preview. See what's inside the lock containers. Mechanical. Or medical. Hostile effects duration on targets 50. Science. Corrosive damage 25. N-ray damage 25. Engineering. 20% chance item you repair will become pristine. That could be useful. Companion skills bonus to player skill with 100%. So if, for example, they have one more, if, for example, they're like really good at speech, they'll suddenly become even better at speech. That's interesting. And determination. Companion gets additional 25% of the inhaler healing effect. Oh, cool. So when I heal up, they'll heal up a little better. I'm actually gonna pick lockpick. There we are. I'm actually level 72 because of my character's companions. Felix. 238, 136. 20% damage. 20% damage to corporate military. Jazz hand stonebreaker. Eh. And Akoya. 800 her weapon is. Damn. She's good for lying. Range damage and 30% damage to creatures. Very useful. Okay. Now I'm gonna side with these guys this time.
New face, huh? You from Off-World?
Yep. Mark Scaver of the Unreliable? Nope. Yep. Captain Hawthorne of the Unreliable.
A ship captain? Well, I'll be. Here, let me buy you a drink. Consider it an MSI welcome. Why don't you grab a chair, sit a spell, and revel with us?
What are you celebrating?
Me and my friends have taken our destiny into our own hands. We're untethered, free of responsibility and worldly cares. Well, as long as we don't run out of bits. But until the windfall's gone, we're riding high. See, we just walked out on our work. Had enough, we did. So now we're striking.
What could be bad is that made you walk off the job?
It ain't any one thing but the sum of it all, having to work longer shifts for less bits. And the wages we do earn don't cover as much as they used to. Our supervisor Velma goes on and on about quarterly profits and meeting quotas. But that ain't what Sanjar promised us. Velma refuses to negotiate, so we're refusing to work. We won't go back until she agrees to pay us fair and proper. Us on Monarch, we're free from the board, you know? We have the right to lobby for better hours and pay. Sure thing. What did you want to discuss?
Sandra's going to fire Velma if you don't return to work. How long can you afford to miss work? Any suggestions on how to put pressure on Velma? Velma's threatening to replace you with sub-like contractors. Suggestions on how to pressure Velma to negotiate.
If I knew that, I'd have tried it. Talking reasonably got me nowhere. Maybe you'll fare better. The others wanted to blackmail her, but we're above that. Besides, them are just rumors. We got no proof they're true.
Oh! What's this about blackmail now?
I would never endorse such an untoward tactic, you know, but, well, there's rumors that Velma's taking a cut off the profits. So far, it's just gossip, you know, but if there was any proof to be had, it'd be in the Saltuna warehouse, I reckon.
Cool. Well then, let's go and steal it from her. Because we're the hero. Inventory, journal, map, journal, location. We have to go back to the Saltuna warehouse then.
Wrapped musk and canid eyes, right here.
I gotta go back to him at some point. So where's the warehouse?
Help! Someone's been killed!
I'll do this now.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Why? Your hat looks amazing.
No! I just stepped in a dead man's blood.
and I think one of the flies landed on my mouth. If you're going into the apartments, do not go into the lower one on the right. That's where the body is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go contemplate a hot shower.
Might have helped if I went to the one on the right instead of the left. Ooh! Things to steal.
Murder? Hey, is this the part where we go hunting for clues?
Even Stellar Bay ain't safe these days. What's the world coming to?
I don't know, but let's go and rob a dead person. Even his beloved Purple Berry Crunch. Toss bold betting slips. Betting slip is some increasingly bold wagers made for a team called the Mostly Colonists. It's from the left field tossable betting. Cool. Several ragged outfits, all of some same kind of cover stuff in this suitcase. Alright, so he was clearly going to make a run for it. And they beat him to the punch. And by punch, they fucked him up. Now, while we're here, let's go and rob some people's homes. Oh, hello, madam. Mr. Nandi. Sorry to bother you about this, but something foul is leaking from the apartment upstairs. I don't know what Celia is keeping up there, but she works for you, right? You think you could talk to her about it? Oh, that's all the things she's been buying from that dude's shop. Oh, how are you, Shortbus? How are you, Shortbus? How you doing there, Shortbus? I'm glad to see you there, Shortbus. Hope you haven't been waiting long for me to respond to you there, Shortbus. I don't know why I'm saying Shortbus all like this. Do you like my fez, Shortbus? I like my fez, Shortbus. Isaac, can you please try to keep your windows shut? I've tried to explain leaving them open, especially when you got food out, invites mantis swarms. And its mantis swarm infestation is everyone's problem. I know you keep odd hours, I know, because I've had you coming going all times of the day and night, haha. Maybe you could try to close your door a little quietly. I've had rather sensitive nerves every time I've heard your door. I think we're in the middle of another Amber Heights. Oh shit, that's a bit mean. It's 9/11 every time you slam your door.
Whatever you do, don't mention Tossball to Isaac. You'll never hear the end of it.
You know, I haven't seen him in a while.
If you'd gotten stuck in an hour-long rant about mostly colonists, you'd be thankful.
Thankful.
You startled me. Don't sneak up on a person like that, huh?
Yeah, don't. For Braxton, have you seen him?
Braxton. I've never even heard of a Braxton. Got nothing for you, sorry.
Relax, no one's in trouble. Let's go for a friendly chat with him.
Oh, in that case...
I can totally trust you.
He told me he was
My
delivered
cheetah
to
pet
this house in
haircut.
the ruins south of town. Whole family had fallen sick, and he had some meds on hand. So maybe look for him.
Oh, ooh, I remember this one. This is the one with the crazy cannibal people.
You wanna know what I think? This Braxton fella threw away the trappings of society and joined a pack of wild raptidons.
Wow, is that what you think, huh? Is that really what you think? Well, you know what? You know what? Someone needs to fix that. That's driving me crazy. It's also lies. Ooh, no one's here. And if no one's here, then I can steal everything. Steal everything from random people.
Trying to get us all in trouble?
Oh. Shizer.
What do you think you're doing?
I bribe. I'll pay 102 bits to look the other way.
Nice doing business with you.
There. You see, this is why you always close the door when you rob people's homes. Oh well. Here's a restaurant. Chef Raymond has some hair metal band out haircut.
Whoa, by the stars, my poor heart. I just about pissed my jumpsuit.
You're not in a jumpsuit. Why would you admit that to anyone?
Because there's no shame in having overactive bladder muscles, alright? It's a perfectly normal medical condition.
We're used to folks swooning at our feet. You don't gotta be embarrassed.
A healthy survival reflex is nothing to be embarrassed about. Besides, this place is enough to try anyone's nerves.
How's that?
Where should I begin? With the oversized mantisaurs? Or perhaps the rats spewing acid at our walls? The board was right. This place isn't fit for human habitation. And I was a fool for staying.
My hat was just so magnificent. It looks like a giant column, but not white. It's like, what's that, fuchsia? What color would you call that? Is it pink? It's like, is it hot pink? That looks hot pink.
Sanjar, of course. He had all these glorious ideas about how he'd run Monarch. Rest periods between every work shift. No shift more than 10 hours long.
You company folk are all the same. Choose to stay, then complain about the choice you've made.
How was I supposed to know it'd turn out like this? It all sounds wonderful, until you realize there's only a few centimeters of repurposed steel between you and the deadliest creatures in the galaxy.
It's crazy, man.
I could do with a few kilometers of cold vacuum, but that spaceship is flown.
Well, mine hasn't. Sell this place off, give me all the money, and then I'll drop you off someplace.
Only every day. But in case you haven't noticed, we don't exactly get ships on a regular basis, yours notwithstanding. And even if I did scrape together enough to buy passage out with sublight, which would mean reaching Fallbrook without getting eaten, shot, or dissolved into green goop, what then?
If you got stabbed, that's also a possibility. Why don't you tell me?
Nothing. That's what. Because MSI is not in what you'd call good standing with the board. So even if I could get out of here, no one's gonna hire me.
Not with that attitude.
Was there something else? Or did you just want to mock me?
Nothing right now.
Lucky you.
There's a man who loves his job. More things to steal. Ooh, a vortex maze. Alright. Let us vamoose. I don't know what that has to do with a moose, but it's definitely vam enough. Alright, so let's go to the factory. And we will find... Here it is. So...
Oh, it does work. I bought some musk from Sebastian to cover up the
toilet. Building falling apart. Ooh, the water. Well, I've always wondered if your character can swim. Scabla. Oh. Aw.
You're probably looking for Velma. Watch out. She's in a mood.
This whole area seems kind of pointless. Woo! Mel, I feel sheepish now saying that. Alright. So...
Plenty of work to do, especially with so many no-shows.
let's go up to her office then, which I think is up here. Go up to her office and find on her computer that she's been stealing. Signed Tossball poster. Ha!
Great work.
I'll just steal it. Here we are. Oh man. Damn, I'm like 5 short. Well, let's read the messages and then when I get my level up, I'll upgrade and then come back here. Braxton, the fish tank. I shall put on the Swedish accent. Braxton, the fish in tank 23A are looking a little lumpy. If you're not going to make it in, that's fine, but you have to let me know so I can stay on top of the dosage. Yump and Yimini. We really need to talk about the Saltuna situation. I've had to let 4 batches rot in the warehouse over the last 2 months because we're not finding buyers. I know the situation with the board puts us in the top spot. We need to start thinking about how we're going to keep Stellar Bay afloat if we can't get sales up. Brack, seriously? Where are you? You've missed 3 ships. This is getting ridiculous even for you. He's been eaten alive by a bunch of cannibals. We don't know that yet, so spoilers. There's a Saltuna, by the way. And all that Saltuna glory. Sure that doesn't smell like shit? Well, I can give Grim his thing back anyway. Well, oh yeah, obviously I haven't figured that out yet. So where's Grim? Here's Grim.
Have you had time to check on that poster yet?
Here it is.
Would you look at that? The Rizzo's logo is nice and bright, and you can still smell the ink on Mr. Holcomb's signature. I can't thank you enough. Still, you can have the bits I was going to spend at the bar this week. And you know what? Take my old tossball blocker too. Never get the chance to use it these days.
Alright.
What are the chances of all the times and places we could have been born?
Yeah.
We're here, right here.
Please.
Oh, this woman.
Oh, thank you for stopping. Everyone acts like...
Alright, we know what your deal is. Alright, let's get out here and start shooting. Burp.
Can we talk?
Yeah, we can talk.
Hey, got a favor to ask you. Figure while we're out here in the wilderness anyhow. You know,
Yeah.
I'll be. But really? I
It just feels like we've just recently done that, so I'm just gonna skip by all this shit.
Then we find alone if we.
Alright. Let's get it moving.
Always wanted to visit Stellar Bay. Taking the sights, the sounds. What's that smell?
You'll get used to it. Give it 10 or 15 years. Right. Here's the road. Follow it south.
I mean, there's plenty to do, it's just... Nice. Although next time we fight, I have to use the most ridiculous form of combat. Cascadia, Fallbrook, Amber Heights, and Stellar Bay. Okay, let's do it. Let's go and do it. Let's go and do this. It's where you have the big fight at the end of the and the if you side with the company. Oh yeah, the fancy hat. I think I'll wear the fancy hat. A nice hat. Simple, classic, time-honored top hat. The most variable of all headwear. Now available from Jolker. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Except you can't have the goggles at the same time. So... Wow, she's so steampunk looking. And see. It's so crap looking, I love it. Where's V? Oh yeah, oh, majestic. Well, that face that she had when I was firing that. If I took this stream, recorded it, found that clip, and turned it into a GIF, all things I know how to do. Next time I get a sub or a Streamlabs, I would have that up as one of my one of my images. Because I've only got the stock ones that I've been finding online. They're not bad.
Watch your feet. The sulfur pools don't just stink. They'll take a toe off.
Shit. Where? I'm hearing them. I'm not seeing them. Alright, let's have a look at the map. I'll pick a mission. So. No. Yeah. Let's do this one. Well, that was painful. Tucker Carlson himself? Wow! Or was it a different Tucker? Kick him! It actually worked. Well done, Felix. I sure did, Felix. You're a big boy today. I'm over encumbered. Shit. Oh, now I'm not. Convenient.
Looks like we're doing this.
Let's go to the Iconoclasts. Start doing missions for them. I think I'll do all their missions first. And then I'll do everyone else's. And of course, when the time comes, I'll side with them. Destruction of Emerald Vale. Terror on the frontier. A mysterious stranger threatens our way of life. I need to go back to there and see how that's doing.
Well, hello, and welcome to the home of the Iconoclasts. I'm Rose. Please take a pamphlet.
Yay!
In it, you'll find everything you need to know about Graham.
I should have brought Vicar Max here.
And the
Damn.
Iconoclast way. He wrote it himself, you know. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting we're out of pamphlets. Gosh, blast it.
Oh gosh, blast it indeed.
I'm so sorry. It's a habit, I suppose. We used to have plenty, but we ran out of paper and ink. Ever since the corporations left, it's been hard to come by the basics. But you know what we do have? Freedom! This is the only place in Halcyon you'll find it. No corporations, no shackles, no problems.
Except for paper, it seems.
Oh, those are just hurdles. We deal with them as they come. You're welcome to stay with us, so long as you can earn your keep. That's a nice way to think about it. Graham would be our father. I suppose Zora might make a good mother if the two of them could stop arguing. You can think of those two as our leaders, but they're more like examples. We all ought to be more like them.
Tell me about Graham.
Why, he's our founder. Graham taught
And his
us about
mutton chops are
philosophy.
glorious.
Through him, we came to the eternal truth. I'm glad you're asking, by the way. I hope you'll consider staying. She's been with us since the beginning. I think she was our sawbones back then, but now she's more like our commander. She goes and finds people in the wilderness and gets them to come here. And she keeps us from being chewed on and whatnot. She's liable
Some of
to
us
take your
like to
head
be
off if
chewed
you
on.
screw up, but then she'll sew it back on for you. The new boy. Yes, he's quite clever. He took to our
The
teaching
new
very
boy, even
quickly.
though he's older
Last I saw
than
him, he
you
was headed
are.
into one of the buildings up the hill.
Unless you take really good care of yourself. By the way, nice monobrow.
I ought to mention, the iconoclasts are loyal folk. Treat them right, they'll do the same. Turn on them, they'll open fire without a second thought.
My god, I could just suck on those thighs of yours. I mean, I'm totally listening. Lick the legs. That's what I would do. Hi, Tucker.
Looks like I'm not the only new face around here. What do I call you, stranger?
Big nose. I mean, Captain Hawthorne.
You here to join the iconoclasts? Help us free this world? I am not a little boy. Haven't been one for decades, no matter what my mama wishes. I take it she's still looking for me? Had hoped she'd accept my decision. According to her, stepping foot outside of the house in broad daylight is too dangerous. My entire life, she crammed a fear of danger down my throat. Don't go play with friends. Mantisaurs will tear your arms off. Don't leave the city. Raptidons will spit acid on your face. Marauders can violate you. You'd fall in a sulfur pool. I stuck around way too long.
Go back to the violation part again.
I'm 42 years old, but she still sees me as a little boy in need of her protection. I won't stand for it, I tell you.
Running away is for cowards. You need to face her and show her you've grown up.
She doesn't want to see me as anything other than her baby boy. Why would I go back again?
Why would I go back again? Teacher of the iconoclast philosophies.
You're right. I can do this. I just need to stand my ground and make her see she can't control me anymore. No one can.
Wait, as I've said before, how come you say that and then immediately you let me tell you what to do? I shouldn't have brought Felix with me. I should have brought Vicar Max. Because Vicar Max, particularly at this point, is religiously well, he's religious.
It ain't right. How many good folk we gonna lose?
A Manta Queen.
Yeah, we felled it, mind. But we lost 2 runners and 5 gun hands.
A total failure, then. So much for the ruins.
And hell only knows where the Vanoys are. They never showed.
I'm sure they're... let's talk later. It seems we have company. A stranger...
Look at those mutton chops.
If you're
They're not even
looking for a
connected
path
then.
to walk, you've found one. If you're looking for a teacher, I am one. Welcome to the Iconoclasts.
What do you teach?
The truth that I have come to learn and embrace since shedding the corporate yoke. Out here, we survive by the sheer strength of our spirit. We have no need for the endless rules and red tape of a corporate structure.
We do seem to burn through endless ammunition and medical tape, though.
Yes, well, such is life. Our descendants will enjoy safety and luxury, but our generation is the foundation on which that future is built. Now, why have you come?
XP, loot, funny dialogue. I want to know more about your teachings.
Awakening is available to all whose minds are ready to accept it. What would you like to know?
I guess afterwards I can just go on YouTube and see what happens when Vicar Max is in here.
Ah, the eternal. We are all part of the consciousness of the cosmos. Each of us plays a tiny role in the universe's continual journey toward understanding itself. You and I, and the rats and the mantis swarms. Divinity is in us all, and the eternal is that divinity. Everyone, regardless of ability to believe, is another facet of the universe contemplating its own existence. The point of no return. When your mind fully opens to the eternal truth. Every philosophist experiences it along the path to enlightenment. For many, it is the first brush with the cold of death, when they realize that all of their lives have boiled down into the single truth of that moment. Mine was witnessing my friend and colleague transform into the very evil we sought to combat. Now he runs MSI just like the overlords before him.
I brush with death, but don't believe any of this.
Sanjar Nandi. He leads MSI out of Stellar Bay. Such a shame, the way his sensibilities have been corrupted over time. Not in the sense of a single entity, fashioning the universe as a whittler fashions a flute. The universe came into being over time, organically, naturally, and without purpose. In that sense, I suppose you could say that, in the interest of finding its purpose, the universe itself created all living things.
Whoa. I think I just felt my brain kick into a higher gear. Is this what you folks call enlightenment?
If it were only that easy, my delightfully eager friend.
Ooh, a mark.
On our long, arduous, but ultimately fulfilling path.
Let's set you up with an early tide system.
I heard about you. You're trying to change the colony, right? Transform the soul and character of Halcyon.
Right you are, my boy. Soon every man, woman, and child will experience their own spiritual awakening under
Yeah, I've definitely got to bring Vicar Max in. This would be like if
motivated by our own beliefs,
a member of like the Mormon Church were to meet the Pope, you know?
Meanwhile, the board strangles the will of its workers. It is the penultimate,
which I'm sure the Mormons have met
poisoned
the
society
Pope.
where people are enslaved by a corporate ladder. We seek to replace their way of life with ours. Philosophism is the key to unlocking their shackles.
It's a danger to let anarchy run rampant, but I've seen, I have to agree, anarchy would be better. Is this why the board is cornered off Monarch?
Oh yes. Gunships hover in our skies, ready for the day they decide to come to our doors waving banners of war. The perception of visionaries is often tainted by the lies of their oppressors. A sad state of affairs, to be sure.
Okay.
Why have you come?
Looking the ways to help out people here. I need them.
A great many things, in fact.
We could always use a hand rounding up supplies.
Or... Now here's an idea. There's an old printing press I've been trying to get up and running.
A printing press. A Monarch. Why? Wouldn't supplies help more? Guess you need it cleared out.
Oh yes, many facilities lie abandoned in the wilderness. I believe the press could be operational again with a little elbow grease and luck. Will you aid us in our cause?
Sure.
Wonderful.
Experience.
I requisitioned replacement rollers.
Plus you can side with both people up to a really high point.
Speaking of which, where is Huxley?
You bought rollers? You haven't even cleared the wraps out yet. What are you doing wasting bits on... Wait, where is Huxley?
It seems we're out a runner. If you intend to help our cause, I'll ask you to meet our MSI supplier in her stead. One of our sympathizers. A woman named Carlotta periodically buys goods on our behalf from Stellar Bay's store. Stellar Bay has caught on, but they remain friendly, though the goods now come at a considerable markup. Wonderful. While you're at it, I wonder if Carlotta still has those high-capacity cartridges? Grab a few, will you? There should be some funds left over from the last shipment. We can use them to copy and modify radio serials. Yes, not just magazines, but their precious dramas.
Unbelievable. I hope I don't have to tell you this, but if there is extra money, would you mind buying, I don't know, food and medicine? Graham, if you need me, I'll be in triage.
Alright. Interesting.
The infamous Amber Heights.
The folks in Amber Heights always manage to find a bottle or two of the good stuff. Keen scavengers, I tell you.
Oh, there's a guy here up at the bar. Is that the bar? Is this the bar? Here it is. You never really know much about him.
Never seen you before. Take my advice. Move on. Get off world if you can. If you can't, get to the bay. I've been halfway around T1. Monarch, they call it now. Been around it twice. Stood at the hot pole and the cold. Nothing on this moon for nobody. Just a lot of heartbreak. It's pretty simple, kid. I sit at the bar, I drink, I mind my own business. That's it.
I can buy you a bottle or I can bust one over your head and don't call me kid. Take me around the whole moon, you must know a few things no one else does. I've heard someone saying we're the best to ask about real monarch.
Whoever said that must have been lying. Or maybe they was drunk. I don't know nothing a dozen better folk couldn't tell you. Look, you want to buy the drinks, I'll do my bit to keep you entertained. Just don't ask me to dance.
Alright.
I can't repay no kindnesses now. Alright, so. I reckon one of the most interesting places I've been is the hot pole. You know what that is?
I guess hottest place on Monarch is probably the closest to Olympus.
Exactly. This moon ain't big enough to rotate. It's locked. One side always facing Olympus, the other always facing away. Olympus might not be a star, but it throws off ass loads of heat. Monarch's hot pole is the part that's closest to the gas giant. It's in the middle of this big mountain plateau. Volcanoes so high the peaks are in space.
No air, how did you survive? But it's hot, high, and there's no air. Or not much. Must be a nice view though. Sounds like a boring place. No one could live there. No air, how did you survive?
O2 breathers. The heat from Olympus is worse though. Close your eyes, you can see rays bursting through your eyeballs. Little streaks of light. The funny thing is, dead in the middle there's just smooth rock. Circular-like. All the dust blown away. Pale gray with hair-fine cracks all over.
This is interesting. I wonder if he's a character for something.
Maybe I was lightheaded from the O2. But I felt like I had to take off the breather for a moment. Put my ear to the ground.
What? It's hot enough to boil water and you put your ear against a rock?
I did get a burn on the lobe before I smartened up. Put a towel under me. It was at the edge.
Don't forget to bring a towel.
Deep down. Far off. Irregular. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. The sound of a bird pecking out of a shell.
Well, that's fucking terrifying. What's it mean?
Hell if I know. When there's a groundquake now, I hold my breath. Because I don't know if it's Olympus squeezing us for gravity, or wings getting stretched.
Whoa.
A great many things. I'll tell you what. You want to listen to an old man ramble? Might be a job in it for you.
Ooh.
I used to run with a squad of mercenaries here.
This is a new one.
Fella named Lamont introduced me. Thing is, I ain't seen them in an age. Stands to reason they got themselves ate. Mostly we protect the folk from the beasts here. If it spat, scratched, or stung, we'd kill it for you, so long as you had the bits. We split ways around the time this twice-fucked moon got abandoned. Thing is, I got myself some fond memories. We had some keepsakes of ours we kept in a lockbox.
I like his outfit. It's like, it'd be great if you wanted to sleep. It's its own pillow. Like, it's just huge. A bitch to go through, like, narrow doorways, though.
I'll be glad for it, but I ain't stupid. This planet tends to get people killed. I just want some closure.
Don't we all, baby?
Thereabouts. Appreciate it, kid. I'll mark an outpost on your map. You spend a lot of time out there. Might be a good place to start. Here's a key for the door.
Alright. Let's go and do that then. Journal. That's the sort of person I always want to end up being. Some sort of grizzled veteran tucked away at a bar, rambling on stories and sending people off to quests.
You know, Nyoka, between you and me, we know all there is to know about Monarch.
What makes you say that?
Well, you got your life experience as a hunter, and I've memorized every episode of Terror on Monarch.
Oh, Terror on Monarch's a riot. It's all made up, though. You know that, right?
Yeah, right. Next, you're gonna tell me Halcyon and Helen weren't based on a real person.
I won't tell you that, no. You seem happier in your ignorance.
Well, that's kind of sad. Felix is a tad too, he's a bit on the dum-dum side. I like how bread comes in a paper bag.
South here, off the road and down this slope. We've got a decent trek ahead of us.
Kick it. Kick it good. Why the hell did I do that? Nice! Now I can go back and get the, well, first things first, we'll go and do this mission. And then we'll go back. Lockpick? Hack? Alright. I'll upgrade the lockpick to the max. 40% carrying bonus. Weak spot damage. Alright. Oh shit, now I'm over encumbered. I didn't sell anything. Well, Shazbot. I can drop this pistol, it's probably worth nothing. And, there. Now to get some XP, and because life wants to hurl insults at me. I'm gonna go back now to Amber Heights and sell off all this shit. Not sure where you sell it off in Amber Heights, but you sell it off somewhere. Wait, what? There it is. They had like a vending machine. That's something that I think they stole right out of Borderlands. Was the easily placed vending machines everywhere. Ooh, I don't think I ever went into this building before. It's the house. And a marked magazine. In this copy of Dissident Hunter, the hero braves a dangerous hellhole that is Monarch. Numerous edits are scratched to the text, and the more villainous dissidents have mustaches and hats drawn onto them. Alright. Need to pee. All this iron brew is doing its horrible, horrible job. I'll be right back. Right, let's get back into it. Let us do the thing that we do in the place. And the thing. No. To find a vending machine or a store. Either one will do fine. Huxley, stay off this machine. Those terminals out of storage, but if you break this one, things are going to tits up around here. Anyone else, as long as you know what you're doing, go ahead and clear work orders whenever you can. Huh, there you go. There's a vending machine. Whoa! Plasma launcher. That looks new. Inferno Scythe looks great, but it's actually not all that strong. The Vermin. Whoa, the Ultimate Bolter, 4,000. A new handgun produced by Jock, never before manufactured in Halcyon system. Often the Jock lands. Put our brand in your hand. Hell yeah. Thing is, it's actually not as strong as it could. It's just an interesting looking gun. Some weaponry. Buy all that Adreno. Nah, sell. Good stuff. And they say they're starving on this planet. Alright. Right next to someone ain't worth it. Only ever steal in this game when you know no one's around. Okay, let's now do that mission for Ash. You know, they missed an opportunity to have either an Evil Dead reference or a Pokemon reference. Yep.
Must be MSI's work. They got a knack for burning bridges.
It's funny because they do. This is for the woman in Fallbrook. Her person went missing. I'll save myself some drama down the line. And, break my leg, as you do.
Must have been one ugly fight.
We ought to be quick.
Strangely dressed marauder. Damaged automechanical loader. Trade of blood. Sublight. Sublight. In some games, this would be like a violent enemy. That plant. Opportunity wasted. Speaking of, I'm going the wrong way. I want to get up on this side of the bridge. I think there isn't a stamina meter. That would be so boring. Not boring, it would be obnoxious.
Fallbrook's on the other side of the bridge there if you need a drink. We're only halfway to the mountain, so might consider stopping in.
God, I love this woman. I'll go in just far enough to activate it, and then I'll go back out again. Save me hassle down the line.
Trouble checking in? Or you might need directions to the amenities? If you're locked out of your cabin. No reservation? No problem. Day trippers are always welcome in our saloon. Straight back and check in with Ms. Malin. You're looking for Ms. Malin.
Okay.
Time for a round of whist. Or a round of whiskey. Or both.
I love how they still play whist out here.
Play a couple rounds, crack a couple heads. You know, socialize.
Alright. Slim and shine. Diet to paste. Fight cavities and lose weight.
I hear you're into Graham's Philosopher's Hogwash, Felix.
Yeah, if by Philosopher's Hogwash you mean the virtues of enlightened anarchy.
Organization separates us from the animals. You ever seen a wrapped leg plumbing? You see sprats running around building roads? Maybe the folks we have at the top ain't exactly leadership material. But if we tore the whole thing down, we'd be kings and queens of a wasteland.
Correction? Kings and queens of an awesome wasteland.
I'll take toilets over freedom any day of the week.
Toilets are overrated. Nature's toilet is a bush. Shocking. Corrosive weakness. Alright, fuck it. 20% damage. Hell yeah, I'm gonna need that. Considering what's coming.
Look northwest. That ain't it, but marauders sometimes camp inside the buildings there. Steer clear unless you fancy getting shot.
Sure, okay.
Hold still. I'll let you know when we can start ascending.
But I've got a mission, so I'm gonna do that. Alright. Electronic log. Someone left a ledger with a list of names, like members of the unit to this outpost. Some names like Lamont and Delilah, top of the list. Some names are crossed off, want to be added later, as if the person left and rejoined. One person of note is the name of Ash is nowhere to be found. Chocolate. Had myself a fine crunch bar earlier. God, I love crunch. Crunch and Milka. Oh, two very nice chocolate bars. Error. Primary drive has been corrupted. Access limited to the most recent 2 messages from Delilah. ASH, clearly. PJ said you bought tickets for all of us. You didn't have to do that. I owe you. I don't know what ever do to pay you back, but thank you. Lamont, don't mention it. Attaching co-wards for the waterfall camp. Ramp your gear, meet us there by sunup. We're finally getting off this hellhole. So we're gonna find the mercenaries now. Can do. Leaded armor. Cool. Weighs a ton, but cool. Just be on you late. Oh, they didn't go far.
Rotting river, on account of all the dead things I've thrown in it over the years. It'll take you into the Devil's Peak Caverns if you follow it under the bridge. That's one option. Others the slope up. If you're up for some fun, let's chat.
Right in the ass. Oh.
That's how it's done, Captain.
You need to get that to a better grenade launcher. Nope. It seems the long arm of Bethesda and its mountains still remain. Okay, so how do we get up here? Can we climb it? Skirt around the edges? Ooh, a box. If they make a sequel to this, I want to go to other colonies. Like have a ship that can actually transport from place to place. Pick him to death. Whoa. And boom. He's dead, Nakoya. Yeah, got him. And that's why you don't give a woman a gun. Aw. Almost have that. Almost does not pay the bills. Whee! No. Oh. Ooh, a skull. Skeleton remains. The remains of the bones shows telltale signs of mantisaur attack. Powerful jaws have crushed the skull, while weathering on some of the fragments suggests passage through the beast's digestive tract. Amid the dirt, you find a small lockbox that matches the description given by Ash. Well, alas. Alas, poor Ash. He will now be told the sad truth.
So tell me, what do you eat when you're out exploring? It's trail rations, right?
No, that stuff will turn your stomach purple.
What? But I love trail rations. Rizzo's makes them with extra sissy bits.
You ought to try something without so many additives. Something pure. Vodka comes to mind.
She doesn't eat anything yet. She still seems really healthy.
If you got in your mind that I want company, you're wrong. Nothing on this moon for nobody. There's a lot of...
Right, now you're coming across as a bitch.
You know, a tiny part, a damn stupid part of me hoped he was still out there. What happened?
They bought themselves a ticket off world, but they were attacked while waiting for it.
Damn. Well, you find our box of memories?
Yeah. Thing is, I found this list of agents in that outpost. You weren't on it.
Well, ain't you clever? Fine. I was supposed to pick him up that night. Thing is, another offer came along. Bit more lucrative. And their payment almost died with them. Thanks to you, I can afford another round.
Fucking dick.
Look, I like your gumption. I was gonna share the bits, but here's a couple extra. Now go on. Leave an old man to his past.
What a cunt. Like I said, I want to be that guy when I grow up. With better headgear, though. Alright, I think, yeah, it's almost 6 o'clock in the morning now, so I should end it now. I believe I should end it. Don't know why I saved. It gave me an autosave right there, but fuck it. So, yeah, that was... I haven't played that in a fairly enough while. Gave you nearly 2.5 hours. That's a decent movie's worth right there. But, yeah. Oof. Like, you can see the line where the Fez was. Look at that chrome dome. In a few weeks, I'm due for another haircut. My last haircut while living here. He's a nice guy up there. Yeah, so I will be back on the weekend. Don't know what day. Probably Friday. I will give you the Yahtzee game. Long overdue. I wanted to record it, but I'll explain why I couldn't record it when we actually play it. If you like the stream, do give it a thumbs up. You're going to get fewer and fewer. So if you know any game in particular I play all the time, or used to play all the time, do tell. If not, I'll just go reinstall some things. I have a Steam controller along the way. It was on sale for only $5, so I picked it up. Fuck yeah. Yeah, so like I said, I'll be back on the weekend. Oh, that's right, shilling. Like, share, subscribe, join the Discord, help a brother out with the fast approaching dateline for me leaving. Ooh, that's on the back of my mind, and it is rough. And of course, thank you to anyone who popped in the chat, and anyone who will be watching at a later date. I never know how to end these. I remember once, I once came up with a sort of motto, and I don't remember what it is. Metal Monkey reminds me of it from time to time. I'm like, oh yeah. Do you remember what it is? You can't remember. I can't remember. None of us can remember. But I do remember to say this. See you soon, and happy belated Thanksgiving. With that said,